Hello, this is the Master Teacher Serene. Welcome back to my series of videos related to business. Today we'll be talking about brainstorming and we'll be answering these questions. First and foremost, what is brainstorming? Furthermore, why is it important to brainstorm? To continue, what are the types of brainstorming? Then we will talk about the do's, the don'ts, the rules of brainstorming. Last but not least, we will end up with a real world example. We will brainstorm about quintessentially. Thank you. Brainstorming is a facilitation technique used to generate ideas with stakeholders. Stakeholders are the people involved in a business. There are investors, employees, customers, and suppliers. We use this method to gain consensus and consider everyone's expertise. There are many experts in a company. We all come together and agree on one common idea or shared ideas. I've got a list of some do's and don'ts, some rules about brainstorming. Don't elaborate during the brainstorming. There's no need to tell more. Just one single word is enough. Don't dismiss ideas of the participants. At some point it might discourage somebody to continue to share. You might frustrate somebody and they wouldn't be able to share as much as they would have shared with you. The only question that should be asked is maybe to clarify what they've said. For example, if somebody said a word that you think is not very related, or maybe you didn't hear well, you can ask them to clarify in what context. Build on each other's ideas. This is very good, to build on each other's idea. And somebody says, for example, this, and then you say that on top of what he has said to just build the brainstorming a little bit larger. That's wonderful. One more thing to do is to reward each other's idea. Most of the time, you can reward even the craziest ideas, so that people in the same ideas mentioned above is to encourage people to stay committed or to stay focused, and also make them have a sense of achievement, to feel important. And don't forget time management. It's quite difficult sometimes as a business analyst to manage the stakeholders, to manage the meeting. So time management is something that should be a focus. Let's take a real case example about Quintessentially. Quintessentially, for those of you who don't know Quintessentially, it's a company that offers concierge services. If you want to know more about Quintessentially, you can go ahead and type it on Google or go on their website.
Our world is more complex than ever, with technology accelerating everything we do. While the benefits are without doubt, it is sometimes more difficult to be close to the people that matter the most. to forge the meaningful, lasting relationships that really matter, and to reach the people you need, the people who matter most to you. A lot has changed in the last 15 years since we founded Quintessentially. We've always had the ambition of being the best world-class concierge and lifestyle service, looking after our members around the world every day of the year. But what has absolutely remained is the same passionate dedication to provide the world's most exacting service. We've worked hard across the world, from London to New York, from Dubai to Hong Kong, to grow precious relationships with the people that you value and who value your business and custom most. Because ultimately we're interested in people and where they come from and where they're going. From all walks of life, from all cultures, in every sector of life, from philanthropists to businessmen to entrepreneurs to educators. We really understand at Quintessentially what fundamentally drives people, what makes them happy, what makes them nervous, where they spend their time and what they're looking for. We know about their aspirations. We're confident of their dreams. Our dedicated specialist teams in more than 60 cities around the world speak more than 25 languages. All of them have their ear to the ground to deliver singular, personal, remarkable customer experiences. This puts Quintessentially in a unique position where we can combine data-driven consumer insight from across the world with, most importantly, human relationships and real connections. All of this rich insight allows us to help some of the world's most famous and most important brands to powerfully connect with their customers who matter most to them, and helps them to transform their business and their future.
If you put in the word quintessentially, what first comes into your mind? Maybe as a business, you might talk about the type of business it is. Is it a local business? Is it an international business? Please, that's some of the things. So quintessentially, you go ahead, business, then go ahead, local business or international business, all of that are okay. On top of that, from business, what can you build up on business? Maybe the customers, the kind of customers that Quintessentially would look for. The services, the kind of services that they would offer. And also the product, if the business is related to a product, right? So we can move on with maybe expectations. Since it's a business have expectations. But now from expectations, you can build up maybe the expectations from the customers, the expectations from the stakeholders. Another word that you can also bring up on Quintessentially is the market research, or maybe marketing first. On marketing, you can build up the market research, and then maybe the promotion on the market research and promotion. Let's go ahead. We have the market strategy, market entry strategy. What strategy are you going to use? If it's a local company, business, what market entry strategy are you going to use? If it's an international business, what global market entry strategy are you going to use? On the market entry strategy, we can talk about the franchising method, licensing, direct export and indirect export, strategic alliance, greenfield development. All these market entry strategy, you can mention them. We also have the organizational structure to build up on Quintessentially. So what type of management would you use? What type of management do you think will be best for the company? Last but not least, you can go ahead and build up a lot. Like for example, we have on organizational structure, we have hierarchical structure, we have team-based structure, we We have matrix structure. All that I've talked about that before. You can go ahead and watch my videos related to the organizational structure and market entry strategies, marketing. So that is how we brainstorm. And once you have collected all those ideas, you can now make a presentation, or you can define what is your company, what is your business, or make sure that you clearly, as a business analyst or maybe the leader, make sure that you clearly and concisely state what is that you want your stakeholders or the participant in the meeting to brainstorm about. What exactly you are asking them to do. Make sure that the instruction is very concise and clear. All right, thanks for watching. That was your boy, your friend, Master Teacher Serene.